Hi everybody, Marco Carbajo here from businesscreditblogger.com. Today's blog post we're going to be talking about how do I increase my credit card limits. Now for those of you who have personal credit cards and you're looking to increase the available amount of credit that you have, there's important things to remember that there are two different ways that you can increase your credit card limits. First, there's what's an automatic account review. Credit card issuers will normally do an account review automatically internally every 6 months or 12 months of your account. So if you just opened a credit card recently, then it'll take about 6 months or sometimes even 12 months before the card issuer will do what's called an automatic account review. In most cases when they do that, they look at, they do an internal audit of your account history and usage, etc. And they also do a soft pull on your credit. This will not cause a hard inquiry on your credit. And there's a couple factors that they look at, which we'll get into in a minute, as what would determine if they give you a credit limit increase. The second way you can increase your credit card limit is if you manually request a credit limit increase. For example, on Capital One's website, when you log in, you actually can select a button that says increase my credit card limit. Other credit card issuers have that feature where you simply click a button and it triggers a manual review for you to get a credit limit increase. Now, when you suggest and you trigger the credit limit increase, whether it's through online selecting a tab or you call in and request a credit limit increase, what's going to happen is they're going to do a hard pull on your credit. So remember, when you manually request a credit limit increase, you're triggering a hard inquiry on your credit report. So you want to be really careful doing that. Sometimes you can actually ask them, are you going to trigger a hard pull? And you can request for them not to, but if they do it, just keep that in mind. Now, before you actually go into requesting a credit limit increase, there's a couple key factors that I want to go over that we cover in this post that credit card issuers will look at before they extend a limit of increase to you. The first thing, obviously, is your payment history. You got to pay your payments on time. And I'm not talking about just with your card issuer, but with all your other revolving credit card accounts that you have. That's the first thing that they're going to look at when they do, whether it's a hard pull or a soft pull on your report. Whether it's a manual account review or it's an automatic account review, you have to pay your payments on time. The second thing they look at is your payment history as far as how much are you paying every month. Are you paying the minimum monthly payment or are you paying more than the minimum monthly payment every month? It's key for you to pay more than the minimum every month. I always tell clients of ours to always pay more than the minimum. So if you're only paying the minimum, then that's one trigger that they don't like to see, because if you pay more, that shows that you can afford a higher minimum monthly payment. The other thing they look at is your actual account history, your activity. How often are you using your credit line? Are you using it once every 6 months? Or are you using it every single month? Are you making charges? Even if you pay your balance in full, that's fine. That's account activity. So don't expect to get a credit limit increase if you have a card, you've had it for, let's say, 6 months and you never used it, or you've used it once and expect a credit limit increase. It's not going to happen. The other thing they look at is your actual credit utilization, not with just your personal account that you have with them, but also all your other accounts. You don't want to be maxed out on your credit card limits. You want to keep it under 50%, with under 30% being ideal. So if you plan on requesting a credit limit increase yourself, make sure your balances are under 50% before you do that. The other thing they look at, of course, is your actual credit report. They look at your history, if you have high utilization, any derogatories impacting your credit. Those are all things they look at. Finally, there's your actual payment activity. And what I mean by that is you get one bill once a month, you make your payment, right? But what if you make multiple payments on your card account each and every month with that card issuer? Let's say your minimum, you have a balance of, let's say, $500, and you pay, let's say, $100 one week, $200 the second week, another $100 the third week, and another $75 the fourth week. Now that won't impact your credit report because they only report it once a month, but what it's going to do is going to increase the activity of your account, your payment activity with that particular card issuer. This also shows the card issuer that you have good cash flow. It also shows that it's going to help you pay down your debt, and it's going to also keep your credit utilization low. So that's a good habit to have as well. So for more information on increasing your credit card limits, check out our links below. Be sure to check out businesscreditblogger.com and subscribe to our channel. Make it a great day. We'll talk to you real soon.